Hi there, I'm Ana Caban, the brand ambassador for Balanced Body, and I'm doing a series of interviews with Pilates peers around the world. Today, our guest is coming to us from Northern California, and it's the amazing Elizabeth Larkam. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Ana. Hi, everybody.
Why don't you do a little introduction for us? Tell us about Elizabeth.
Great. Hi, Ana. I have been working with Balanced Body since 1985, hence the cap with the buttons, and I'm the current author of Fascia in Motion. Never, 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 never in my 35 years of Pilates life have I ever lived in times like these.
Bizarre. It's like a movie, right? It's crazy.
Oh, it's not a movie I want to be cast in.
Agreed. So on that note, Elizabeth, what are you doing to manage or navigate through this very unusual time with all the uncertainty and stress that it brings?
Yes, I am in my more sane moments. I am chanting and doing my walking meditation in order to remember my life purpose. I'm gonna cry on screen with you. Sorry, but just to say that out loud, just to say that for so many years, it's been my intention with every hour, with every client, and with all the classes that of teachers I'm fortunate to teach. It's always been my intention to use movement for healing and movement for evolution to healing. And I guess, given my emotional response, I guess that time is now.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that and being so vulnerable with us. That's amazing and so moving. Haha, moving, pun intended. Moving. And it is true, movement does heal. I mean, Joseph Pilates said that. And now more than ever, movement is so important. I'm so glad that we're able to connect like this as instructors through technology, because we can be there for the world. They need us right now more than ever.
I know, but Ana, how are we going to get to each other when we can't go to the studios, we can't go to our clients' homes? The only way is through these screens.
Yeah, for the moment, that's what it is. And it's such a great test for us. I can just speak to, instructors that I know, and the way I used to teach was very hands-on. We can't do that, right? Now we teach almost like we're delivering a recipe, very carefully explaining the movements so that the client has to feel and do the work by themselves. So I think it's a nice test and a nice, just a good experience for both parties, actually. I think it will make us better instructors and being more concise, but allow our students to really make this their workout. And hopefully things will change and we'll go back to normal, but we'll go back with knowledge, with understanding of how we could teach better and how they could really absorb the experience better.
Yes, I'm inspired by what you say, and anticipating that, I brought along an unusual tool. What's this? It's a skin brush.
Okay.
Because you mentioned how, that touch is a part of our teaching. It's a part of our cueing. It's a part of our communication. So when we can't touch, I've found that if we have the client do circular motions, of course it's time honored, circular motions with the dry skin brush up and down, that this stimulates the proprioceptors in the skin, and it will make the clients more alert to their sensations when they move.
I love that, and I have a dry brush hanging in the bathroom. So guess what? Tomorrow before my workout, I'm absolutely going to do that. Thank you. I've never put that together with my workout. It's just something I do in the bathroom. Wow.
Yeah. Yes. Well, something I'm not sure if we should be sharing this, but before I turn on the screen for the sessions with my clients, I make sure that I'm completely naked and do the dry skin brushing everywhere. And then I'm really alert and also much
you're
more.
rooting for them. Wow, that's amazing. I love that. I've learned something new, absolutely. So professionally, Elizabeth, this must have affected how you work and how you're able to support your clients. So what is it that you're doing to be there for them in absentia?
Yes. I noticed that in our on-screen sessions that that we're doing really completely different movement sequences, because many of the clients don't have the large equipment that we're blessed with in Balanced Body studios and Pilates studios. So consequently, I'm relying much more on my Feldenkrais training, much more on my gyrokinesis training, and also really making an enthusiastic use of small props, such as the oov, as well as the other props that Balanced Body has.
Yep, we have to do that. We have to be so creative. Sometimes I'm queuing to grab a sofa cushion, right? Whatever's around.
Nice.
Wow. Well, that's great. So do you have any tips or advice for instructors that are watching today?
Yes, I do. Since all of us are reconfiguring our three-dimensional touch-oriented cueing, we're now relying on our visual sense and our visual sense to a flat screen. So I would suggest for each of us that we include eye movement in conjunction with the exercises that we teach our clients, and that we have visual intermissions between our client sessions. For example, do this with me now. Close your left eye. And as you inhale, have your right eye lead you around to your right. And then as you exhale, have your right eye lead you around, turning to your left. Once again, inhale, right eye leads you around to the right, turning right. Exhale, right eye leads you left. Now change eyes. Now your left eye is open and your right eye is closed. And as you turn to your right, it's your left eye that has to look across the midline. And as your left eye looks across the midline, it will encourage you, she said, shamelessly leading the witness, to turn more to the right. And then when you turn to the left, your left eye doesn't have to cross the midline. So stay here at the left, switch eyes, and now when your right eye leads you around to the left, you'll be able to turn more and come back to the middle with both eyes open.
Wow, that's really interesting. So could doing an exercise like that, Elizabeth, help someone with their balance? Or would that be a separate thing? So just that came to mind as I was doing it. I'm seated, but in general, working the eyes.
In general, yes. But I suggest before surprising your clients with that when they stand on an unstable surface, how about having them stand feet firmly planted and both hands on the back of the chair or the sofa where you got that cushion? Got it.
Got it. So no Bosu balls underneath us or swivel boards, anything like that. No one-legged. Okay.
Feel free. The 14-year-old that I had do that standing on a large oov had a fairly unceremonious dismount, but he thought it was funny, so that's okay.
Good. All's well that ends well. Perfect. So Elizabeth, I know you a little bit, not too much. What can you share about me that I would not know and those at home might not ever suspect?
Oh, I feel that I'm so predictable, Anna. I'm not sure that I'm going to come up with something. I thought that the running around naked with a dry skin brush was pretty good.
Check. I think you've already answered that question. Check. I'll give you a pass.
Otherwise we might be dredging back into all those therapy sessions, and now's not the time.
No, absolutely not. We want to keep things light. So on that note, anything silly you could share with us, funny, other than dancing around naked with your brush, any jokes or anything funny you want to share?
Oh God! See, here I am just coming up completely short. Anna, if I think of something funny that kind of fits the bill, I'll call it into you.
Call it in. Sounds great. Well, thank you for your time, Elizabeth. I really enjoyed chatting with you and getting to know you a little bit more. You're quite funny, actually. And I hope that you're well. And I thank everyone that's out there watching us for tuning in, and stay tuned for more interviews.
Thank you, Anna. Bye now.
You're welcome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Bye.